just keeps getting wilder and wilder. What are you, part of the NSA, Sal, Pablo? What's going on here? Is your phone next to the speaker? Whatever the case.
Yeah?
The next to last show of that. Wow, legitimately, turn it off. Goodness gracious.
It is. Don't you see? It's turned off.
It's Morse code of the wrong variety. Main event time here at Adrenaline. The final stop before the final show of 2015 from Safe Haven. That's Uprising 2. We can't emphasize this or re-emphasize this enough. 2 p.m. October 17th, 2015. Thank you to whoever stopped the buzzing. 210 North Bloomington Street, all for you, all for free. The final free preview of the season. So many of matches have been signed and sealed and yet to be delivered for that afternoon. We know Reginald Butsley is going to face Brian Phoenix for the Revolution title. The Dream meets the Beard with the tag titles at stake.
It's time for our main event. This match is scheduled for one fall, and introducing first, and representing Salvation, is Chris Kennedy!
And I assume he'll be joined by Jim Sprague and the architect of Salvation. He's run the show. Chris Kennedy to join Pennywise to face Mike Houston. Kyle, pass. Royce, study your focus on the task in hand. High stakes between Jim Sprague and his group of Kennedy and Pennywise in bad company. Regardless of what the result is, in 2 weeks, Jim Sprague said as a part of that contract to bring Houston back to in-ring action and the tag team title contract, Chris Kennedy talking trash at Mo Dinger. Mo Dinger looking for his first win as a man on his own accord. Mo Dinger can't wait for October 17th to get his hands on Jim Sprague. And this, I'm not talking about you, I was about to say, Chris Kennedy and Pennywise. Regardless of how they fare against bad company, they get a shot at the tag team titles, according to Sprague, and whether it be the Dream Team or the Beard Team win on the 17th.
And that's why they call me.
Jim Sprague and Wade to take a shot at the superstar Kyle Kash.
Right here, he's my buddy.
One of our super fans. And we have many of those. I would say all of our fans have been quite super. Boy, Kyle Kash is ready and raring to go. He's taking down Pennywise previously. Now it's a little bit of a preview as he goes to work with the Beast of that duo that's going to head in to try and eliminate these pioneers, founders. Kyle Kash coined them right. They're rebels. For the first time ever, Mike Houston losing control of his baby, not in control of the match lineup. The show to be in 2 weeks. Kennedy on the crushing hand. And now it's just from behind. Right hand shot.
Well, here we go
Kyle
again.
Kash in your back.
We have another glory hound of the Manahan clan, or whatever you want to call them.
Their bad company.
Oh, bad, or whatever. Well, you know something? Kennedy's going to end him. They're both going to be hurting going into next week, or 2 weeks, sorry.
Well, there was a bit of a distraction on the part that ended, at least temporarily, Mike Houston earlier on when Pennywise got the victory then.
If he's a wrestler, he should be paying attention about what's in the ring now. He didn't interfere. Did he interfere?
I believe he played a hand.
He didn't interfere.
He didn't get physical, but he caused a distraction. And Kyle Cash is going to send him to school.
Everybody forgets that Houston come out and crack me in the back with a sledgehammer. Everybody forgets that. Oh, no. We're all bad for putting him through a table and doing all the other crap we done to him.
You laid out bad intentions before you got to Houston. I think at that particular point in time, Pledge of Allegiance, that was what set off not just him, but Kyle Cash, too. Who got a sledgehammer for his own medicine.
Well, yeah, after we hit him with the sledgehammer, there was a big pile of water because we busted his water head open. Him and his stupid haircut. I don't know if Kurt Alexander or his haircut's the worst.
Kennedy running in. You're the last person that should be talking about hair here. As we're going to go over here, Chris Kennedy not done with Kyle Cash. Mo Dinger's about several feet away from you. He's staring daggers. And into the corner. Right near Spraggin. Right near the recycle bin.
Uprising.
And right back. Cash missed. Stuck his foot up. Blocking the impact of the metal. And now, high risk. Pablo getting back. Pablo protecting the fans in the nick of time. Cash with a suicide dive. Body crossing Chris Kennedy's flesh. And Kennedy is down.
Come on, Kennedy, get up!
Kyle Cash making his intentions known. He was going to leave on his own after suffering back-to-back defeats on free preview days at the start of the season undefeated.
Well, we helped him leave. We gave him a little present to leave.
Not a long present. That was on his own accord. Kyle Cash got feeling like himself. You made him feel much worse. So, by the way, you brought the demon out of him. He returned in the knockdown match. Successfully everybody out with kendos. I hate to be the devil's advocate, but you certainly, ironically enough, most certainly the devil. Cover here. Kennedy just tosses off the
Everybody thinks
superstar.
I'm the devil. I'm the devil. They should look at Houston. He's the one that's running this company into the ground. That's what it is.
Au contrary, you've probably done a better job trying to run it to the ground than he has. All since the start of this season, Houston's focus much different. And the old saying, "And misery loves company," may be true one way or the other. 2 weeks from now, Uprising 2. The most stacked show of the year, the most important for everyone on the roster, including all of Salvation. Spraggin's in action. Jason James has Kia in the American Championship. The Freak to face Shawn Mitchell. And of course, this match in tag form, Bad Company at Salvation. Kennedy picks up Cash with a spine buster.
Let the beast out, buddy.
Chris Kennedy, who made his debut at Uprising last year, taking care of the man in almost record time. Since then, Kennedy has proved his worth.
Last night.
Jim Spraggin.
Give it up.
Can't imagine what his wife has to say about Spraggin. At least I think he's I don't know if I'm a happily married man. Kyle Cash trying to bring energy back, trying to fight in. He gets the rope, rolls his feet to the bottom. Kennedy needing to let go of the arm, that arm breaker. And they're both down, and this could trail right back to the outside. Kennedy now whips that off the rope. Back clothesline, and once again, Salvation in control. Chris Kennedy 30 seconds away from taking Cash onto the expressway, working on the ankle. These fans, oh goodness, vocal and moral support for the cause that is to take apart Salvation, and one by one, Kash has been trying to do so, laying waste to Pennywise, delivering a super kick to Spraggon's face on Cruise Night.
I'm still standing.
This reunion, yeah, you live to tell for now.
Give me your best shot!
Kyle Kash fighting as if this is death and life itself. It could be death to Bad Company 2 weeks from now. From the looks of things, at this point, Salvation may have their number. Big man down, big elbow, drop to the chest, a second one.
Get up, Kennedy!
And Kash, he could be going froggy. He got it! Frog splash! Into the cover. Couldn't hook the that big leg of Kennedy's, and only a 2 count.
You can't count! Shut up! Don't be a bunch of idiots!
Big bear hug now from Chris Kennedy. Weakening Kyle Kash, the veteran, the originator, one of the founding fathers of the previous era, one of the originals in this era, former Revolution champion.
I got things, you stupid piece of crap!
Oh no. And that big splash has put down many of an individual. Kyle Kash could be next up on that list. Kash is defenseless. Kennedy up. He's on the second.
You dumb piece of crap!
Taking it. Good up. Kyle Kash moves out of the way. Nervous time for Spraggon. Kash nipping up.
Come on, Kyle!
Kyle Kash hopefully gets to kick the nipples off of Kennedy. Back up to the top. Kash. Wow. Connecting head and shoulder with his swanton and a 2 count. And Kash gonna try an ankle lock. Old school. Ankle lock on Kennedy. And even the sides heading to Uprising. Spraggon looking on. Kennedy. The anguish, you can hear it. Can he reach the rope? Oh, he's just crawling over and gets it. Holds on, Kash can't hold on, he's got to let go. Chop blocked by Kennedy, different chop block. And a right hand against the ropes here. And Kash is reeling. Now a whip up. Clothesline done. Kennedy takes one for the team, and the team cover 2. Oh! Barely up at 2. Boy, 2 and 8 9. The call. Kennedy throws down the referee. Noah bends it down. Oh, the kendo stick in. Referee can't do a damn thing about it. He'll sit in. 1, 2, 6, in. Kennedy on the batter. Zero's out here. And Pennywise. Oh, there's the freak. All of Salvation's out here. Even Nicky okay. Got together with Jimmy Jim. The new and revived, revamped Salvation. Oh, God! Kendo stick to the chest of the referee. Their main objective all year, and they have Houston reeling.
I'm gonna show you something!
Oh, you suck. Show what? Show what? And a big.
This is what Mo Dinger's done!
Mo Dinger's looking on right in front.
This is what
this.
You think I'm a joke?
It's insane all around. Pennywise laying out the founder with the deadlights. Dero pouncing. Kash. Everyone is down again, and salvation is at its mightiest. Jim Spraggan has this company by the throat.
What do you want?
Here's Brian Phoenix!
Enough is enough, Spraggan. It's never enough.
Brian Phoenix! Phoenix was the one that put Houston out of commission and out of power. Whoa! Reginald! Reginald from behind!
Come on, get up,
That's
Ryan.
Phoenix beelining him!
Again?
Oh,
Ryan.
good Lord. Reginald Buckley III, the #1 contender to the title. And a shot to the face. Reginald. Jesus. Salvation has downed everybody.
Your asses are ours, boy.
The faith in the foundation, the name, the revolution, floating. Nikki Novocaine, she's over here. What the heck is this? She has threw something down. What? She's over here with Phoenix. Nikki Novocaine just broke course with salvation. Freaking Jason. Nikki Novocaine saving
What are you doing?
Revolution champion. Houston is hurting. Jim Spraggan confused about these actions. What Nikki Novocaine? Not an easy history regarding these two. Most definitely, we could say. Brian Phoenix has to retrieve the championship belt that's his, at least for the next 2 weeks until bell time. Kyle Kash and Mike Houston getting to their feet. It's all about careers in their eyes. The reunion could be very short-lived for those two. Power, control, chaos, anarchy, all in the cards this whole entire year. Round of applause for these men. They're heroes in all our eyes. Brian Phoenix hit from behind. He's going to have his way when he sees the tape of this. You better be here one way or another. YouTube, Facebook, Safe Haven. 2 weeks from now, Uprising 2 for the whole crew revved up at Safe Haven. Skeeter Moxley, have a good night from Streeter, if you can.